Episode 10 of F4 Thailand. Boys Over Flowers picks up at the flower shop during a rainy season storm. Flower boss Georgia urges Caning not to hesitate as teen years are fleeting. Lita shows up at Gorya's house to tell her that Time asked her to be his girlfriend, and she's accepted. Gorya congratulates her, hiding her tears. News spreads fast in both the school and corporate realms, as the near-celebrity pair is revealed. At home, Time gazes at his Gorya-made cookies, but tucks them away when Lita barges in. She gets straight to the point, asking if Time will take her to the prom, reminding him that he agreed to try to love her. Lita even knows Time's schedule, having blackmailed MJ for information. Kevin scolds him for having helped her, but he claims no one can handle that girl. The guys wonder what happened between Time and Gorya to make him switch so suddenly. Ren checks in with Gorya, who says they were never a couple anyway. She decides to focus on her studies. If Time can move on, so can she. Ren reaffirms that Time isn't the type to move on easily. But she, among others, catch him kissing Lita on school grounds. Gorya escapes before an indignant Time pushes Lita away. Instead, the mean girls corner her, talking about Time's new love. Talit drops a few books to scatter them. Gorya asks him about other part-time jobs, and he suggests a writer's wife gig, helping him make deliveries. He teases that she can be his real wife, and Ren overhears the exchange. At the flower shop, Gorya reports that Time kissed Lita and acts like she's okay with it. Caning wishes she had that kind of courage. Georgia encourages her to make a move with Kevin before school ends. Caning braves up and brings flowers to graduation. MJ and Ren offer to escort her in to see Kevin give the valedictorian speech. She tells them Gorya is with Tale making deliveries, but they wonder what student from their school is a delivery guy. Tale and Gorya share a snack by the river. He tells her that happiness isn't hard to find and offers to show her. Kevin's speech quotes C.S. Lewis: "With you, may not be able to change the beginning, but you can change the ending." And notes that people are good at remembering their mistakes, but no one can just get on a time machine. While Gorya hangs out with Tale, Time is cajoled into a day with Lita. At the mall, Time spots Gorya with Tale. Ren is there too, and uneasy at seeing Tale talking to a band of guys. Time approaches Gorya, but Tale suddenly reappears. They push at each other, but Gorya pulls Tale away as Lita watches from across the hall. Time follows them out, and Tale sends Gorya to get security. As Gorya returns, she witnesses Time pushing Tale, so tells Time to get lost. Lita shows up toward the end of the exchange. As Gorya takes her finals, others prepare for the prom. Time puts his birthday cookies in the trash, and Gorya finds a new red card in her locker. She notes that everyone will move on except her as her locker falls forward and bullies start to gather. The mean girls observe that the red card is back after Time had banned them. But they put it down to love hard fight hard. They also notice that all the social comments are from the same user Screwdriver. While Ren talks to the guys about Tale and his mates, potentially an anti-F4 group. At school, Gorya is hiding from bullies, and Tale helps her escape, noting it must have been Time who ordered it. Ren asks MJ to investigate Tale, but they're not finding much. Gorya is captured and taken to the stadium. First punched in the face, she then falls back and hits her head. Even the meanies think it's going too far. Ren rescues a now passed out Gorya, threatening the bullies. Meanwhile, Time rocks up to the prom with Lita. MJ uses his hacking skills to investigate the suspiciously clean CCTV footage, and calls Ren, who's about to take Gorya to the hospital. But as the guys try to tell him that Tale was the one who posted the red card, he's knocked out cold. Then Tale announces that they're moving on to the next plan. At the prom, Lita gives a sulky Time some homemade cookies, and sincerely asks for his heart. During a selfie moment, all the students take out their phones, and Time sees a post of a restrained Gorya along with the location. Without a word, he races out, leaving Lita and the cookies behind. The final group message from Screwdriver reads, "It's time to punish him." The only one who seems to believe that Time has moved on is Gorya. Recalling last week's episode 9, it was absolutely she, under growing pressure, who gave up on him. But he turned around pretty quickly to follow up on her suggestion, confounding everyone, including new girlfriend, Lita. That's not turning out well for anyone. Except maybe Tale, who spots a perfect chance, when everyone is distracted, to stick it to F4 revenge style. Meanwhile, check out our Ren, with feet firmly on the ground, and a step ahead in figuring out that something is amiss. What happened to our area artist who doesn't get involved with other people's problems? Like a guardian angel, he's now hyper-aware of anything that could impact Gorya as he continues to champion her relationship with Time. In fact, whatever anyone else says, the guys all still seem to be shipping Thaya, or is it Gorim? Either way, even at the end of the school year, with 6 installments ahead, we know there's more to come. Another week with a lot of running around, and not a lot of conclusion. So we should see quite a bit landing next week.